some members of my organization standing here behind. For us, and I'm sure for most Israelis, this is a very emotional day. You can't hear it right now, but if you would able to hear the beats of my heart right now, it's very emotional for most of us. And what I would like from you, actually, is asking, I would say, or embedding the values that were projected so well during the ceremony last night, the opening ceremony, by just listening to these words. Think about them. How do they correspond? So my name is Yeftach Gולוב. In my civilian life, I'm a PhD candidate in biophysics at Tel Aviv University. As a soldier, I served as a staff surgeon in the reserve of the Israeli Defense Forces, a disabled veteran, a grandson of one of the first officers to ever serve in the Israeli army, came from Germany, my grandfather, a patriot, an Israeli Jew, and a Zionist. I'm also a leader in the Brother and Sisters in Arms movement of reserve and veteran soldier of the IDF safeguarding Israel democracy, also known as the Patriots. I proudly served freeze in the Special Forces of a reconnaissance of unit of the IDF, risking my life in defense of the Jewish state during the Second Intifada. Unfortunately, defending this special homeland comes with a price. Me and other patriots who served in combat units have been harmed both in our body and soul. In the spirit of the IDF that you leave no brother or sister behind, I'm currently volunteering to support Israeli veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder known as PTSD. But I'm here today to share with you, our brothers and sisters of the Jewish people, another unique aspect about serving in the IDF, specifically about the days that are about to come. The Israel Defense Forces are also known as the People's Army. An army by the people, for the people. Men and women of this country served in the military not as a profession, but because of our deep commitment to defend our beloved homeland. Brothers and sisters from throughout the world, these are not ordinary times. As the People's Army, we believe that it is our responsibility to protect Israel from any threat, any threat. About 3 months ago, we received a call, we received a call to duty once again to defend the Jewish state. However, this time it's not because of any external threat. The brutal anti-democratic coup being carried out now is tearing apart the sacred contract between the Jewish state and its loyal defenders. The high-techs, the medical system, and also us, the IDF brothers and sisters. The current government is gutting the heart and soul of the IDF. This time, it's not about the enemies from outside who are threatening us. The dictatorial legislation our own government is advancing is perhaps the greatest threat the Jewish state has ever faced. Israel is on the edge of an abyss. We, the loyal defenders of Israel, brothers and sisters in arms, will not stop until the dictatorial legislation is fully eradicated, expunged. We, the People's Army, are united in keeping our sacred contract with our precious homeland to defend the Jewish democratic state. We will keep on shining the torch of liberty with the light of our Declaration of Independence, which, much like America's, declare liberty and justice for all. We will not let the light be snuffed out ever. We are now at the front lines battling to defend the pluralism, to defend equality, to defend justice, to defend democracy, to defend our beloved country from tyranny. But it's not just Israeli soul. We are fighting for all Jewish people here and around the world for whom a democratic Jewish homeland is dear to their heart. Who have been fighting with us for our very existence from day one, who wish to be proud of what Israel has become in its 75 years and what it will be continue in the future. To some, we are honored that you have come here to celebrate Israel's 75th year And we are so very encouraged that you will truly understand the importance of freedom, of liberty, of justice, of tolerance, that you are joining us shoulder to shoulder in this struggle to keep Israel as a light unto nations and not as a dark chain of tyranny and discrimination. You are our partners now, our comrades in this people fight for freedom. Together, as one, the Jewish people has defeated tyrannies in the past. We will do it again. Democracy is the best defense for Israel. It's not about right and left. It's about right and wrong.